Okay. Any third episode or whatever. Been playing this for a very long time now. Quite frankly.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you?
All the latest news coming your way.
Take a gander.
Witnesses report a huge object or creature surfacing in Lake Mead. So far, photos of the so-called Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed.
That was a real mess the Omertas were looking to create. Glad you could get all that sorted. May have cost me some business, but at least we avoided a shitstorm. Anything I can get you?
How's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Van Graff's getting killed is making a mess of things, but we have other customers. Have a look. Another satisfied customer.
I kinda hate that these vendors don't respawn ammo. You always have to search for different vendors.
Hey, you're the... Watch out! Come on!
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Wait, where was I trying to go?
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
I think not here, but to Freeside or the
Come
fort.
to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
What's up?
I would like you to come with me.
All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Better healing
I'm not
perk.
exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Okay, I need to take into RepCon. Photos. Pop Mantids. Because I'm not as smart as he is.
I've read about RepCon. I think they did some work with the... the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapon prototypes, I think.
And what was Project Samil?
Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini-secret weapon projects. Before the Great War. It didn't go anywhere. That's how RepCon got their shot, so to speak.
I didn't know so much about this again.
Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, so what else is there here? Crashed vertibird. Camp Searchlight. Where is Camp Searchlight? Camp Searchlight. Did. Cottonwood Crater, Cottonwood Cove.
Looks like break time's over.
Where are the goose here? Weird. I have to do something in Camp Searchlight. Not sure what. Why did I close this thing? Okay, Southwest of Camp Searchlight. The crashed vertibird. Southwest. So if I take a look at the map, there's this thing, and then this is where a Camp Search vertibird would be at. Guess so. But he is getting everything. And I have to meet Caesar. To get trust points from him. This weapon owns hard.
Looks like break time's over. Looks like trouble. Here we go. Here we go.
Dude, what is even here that giving me this much radiation?
Looks like trouble.
Can fucking piece of shit go, leave me alone. A star buttercup. Look at that. Or nuclear test site. Okay, I think the marker is leading to the correct location. I'm like close to that thing I'm trying to find. Should be up there. Don't know what happened to my HP, but concerning. The random house. Kaiser's Legion safe house. Bro, I'm like starting to lose my patience with these fucking mountains blocking me off and not allowing me to go there. Fucking stupidity, seriously. If the mountains keep trolling me, I'm just gonna use TCL. This is gonna be a TCL moment. You can go fuck yourself, game, with blocking everything with mountains. So stupid. Why is it that this place has to be blocked off by a fence? Now I have to go around it. Somehow. Wait, it's here. I was off with my mark.
A vertibird. Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these.
When was that?
Huh. Good question. Must have been in a book.
What's up?
I'm really very boring.
You always deflect personal How did you join the followers?
Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly.
What is with your eyes? Where did you get your medical training?
The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who?
Let's talk about something.
All right.
See you around.
Cash the vertibird. I did find you. Okay, now it makes sense that shit was... Yeah, I mean, I wasn't that far off. I just wanted to, like, go in a different way, but whatever. Okay, found it. Let's go there randomly. Maybe I find something else too. The other thing that works is taking him to Kaiser. And selecting the right dialogues. Okay, what's here? Scorpions. Not sure how one gets in there. This is like so stupid how dark it is. I couldn't see jack shit. Search like airport.
go.
Alright, let's in this area. Finally, the vision is cleared. Cannon is owning them.
What a shit.
I'm starting to think that since there's nobody here, or more like there's red scorpions everywhere, there's likely nobody here. It's just an empty area. You cannot enter anything.
Bad guys.
Red Scorpion Massacre. Okay, you know what? Hypersnet, Cottonwood, Nason, abandoned BOS bunker. That's the fort. Before I go there, I didn't know that this briefcase is here. So, how else can you like get his trust? The fort? Speaking to Thomas Hayden about anything at all. Two points of saying, good thing there are still people like you around. Two points for completing the quest by blaming the problem on the Scorpions and letting them. 1 point for completing the quest. I'm gonna visit Thomas Hayden, I think. McCarran.
Hello.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything.
Hello.
Yes? Something else you needed?
What's your opinion of Williams?
Williams is an admirable researcher. If she wasn't, I'd have terminated her contract, and she'd be begging for work from my former employers.
Why terminate her contract?
Williams has a tendency to feel before she thinks. Not in the lab, but everywhere else. That might be forgivable if she kept her concerns to herself, but she doesn't. Not in front of her peers, not even with contractors like yourself. That kind of behavior can undermine morale. She convinced my last contractor to quit. Same way she tried with you. Probably didn't tell you that, did she?
Didn't always work for the OSI?
No. The OSI hasn't been around for very long. I received my training elsewhere.
So who did train you?
For the bombs, I might have studied at any number of colleges, universities. They gave a man a chance to advance himself, or so I've heard. But after the bombs, until a few years ago, anyone with half a brain had one choice: the followers of the apocalypse. Didn't matter if you agreed with them or not. You either played along or you were turned away.
And what do the followers believe?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake. A society of equals. They purport to be intelligent people, and then they spout this old world dogma.
Doesn't sound like a good place for a person of ambition.
Exactly right. Imagine what the followers could have accomplished if they were properly motivated, if they had a unified purpose. Those of us who founded the OSI, we wanted to put our knowledge to work, and we have to some degree. But the execs at OSI Central, they're still bound to the old ideas, society of equals and all that. There's still too little direction. If I can make real breakthroughs here, show the President what can be done when junior researchers are kept in line, kept focused on task. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting in OSI Central in a few years' time, and there'll be no more coddling of free spirits like our friend Williams. Yes, that was it. Exactly. Yes. Goodbye.
Hildern is a good example of big picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger.
Good thing there are still people like you around.
Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run.
Okay, I think that's blurred. Two more trust points with him. I don't know what this whitewash crest is. But it is. I don't remember doing that. Look into intelligence leaks. I don't think I can do this quest. Can't let me pick this up. So if that's the case, I have to take him to... I can maybe take him to Elioson? I don't know. Lieutenant Boyd. Okay, let's find her, I guess. I mean, I haven't talked to her since the interrogation. So maybe that quest can be activated, who knows?
Go on through, soldier.
Uh-huh.
Smart move for the Kingston. I'm not sure you should be here. Get away from me.
I don't know where she is. That might be a problem.
Farber's doing the best with what he's got, but man, I could go for a nice cut of ramen.
But I'm guessing I won't be able to find her. So that's unfortunate.
Yes? What is it? We... Help.
Oh my god. I really need to make my way to the fort. I think I'm gonna have to rely on a console command. Wait, take him inside the Silver Rush? That doesn't work, according to the wiki.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph. The Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
That's a lot of energy weapons. Brings back some interesting memories.
Memories of what?
Oh, of hearing stories about energy weapons. They're pretty crazy. Yeah.
I don't think this granted a trust
That's
point.
a lot of energy weapons.
Do the followers use a lot of energy?
Energy weapons? Of course not. I mean, but we study all sorts of science and technology, so, you know, you just kind of get familiar with them. Yeah.
Then leave the area, maybe? Oh, he's not willing to speak to me.
What's up?
That didn't work. Let's just listen to him, figure out what he's up to, and get out. Maybe I can just get to the fort, not having to talk to Kaiser, and then I can just leave. Okay. This is worth a try, I think. Why am I so far from the Crash Beat 29? What the fuck is the game trying to tell me? You can get that from here, like, come on. They must be joking. What the fuck are these enemies? Lake Lurk. I'll take that, Lake Lurks. That is interesting. increased by 4. The battle had to end, I see. Scrap it and Tinkins. That might do the best thing, you see. Yeah, I think this is the best thing.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
I don't know why these places are not marked. The map. I think I have to make a save. I don't know what's the process of getting to the fort. Like, I'm intercepted by legions and they take me there, or I can just like walk in. And before walking in, Cannon talks to me that what am I doing here? Has to be something in relation to those things. This is dumb. What the game is doing here. Okay, look at this. Just clear the path here, idiot. I can go where I please. Make a save here. And then the fourth.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brains.
Let's just listen to him, figure out what he's up to, and get out.
Short of canceling our imminent travel plans, that's the best thing you could have said. Just be careful. If we travel at Caesar's pleasure, he may not let us out as easily as he lets us in.
Will you open up to me now? He doesn't. Crashed vertibird? What? How about that? Get to the crashed vertibird again. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck? Interesting.
Wait. Damn it.
But if arcade doesn't talk to me, so I don't know. For the Republic too. I have to start for the Republic too. Arcade not triggering. House always win, part 5 is active. Oh, the Republic part 2 is active and the player reports back to Colonel Moore that Mr. House has been killed. Okay, let's do the quest then for the Republic too. If I didn't know that you have to get that far in the story to like be able to get the enclave. I don't know, when you take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen, do you gain HP? But that's just a gimmick in this game, that you do that sometimes.
I'm not sure you should be here.
Well,
I'm honored to work with Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
Smart move to keep it back. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports of your activities for a little while now, and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually, I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission?
Yes, ma'am.
Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them?
You could say we have had dealings.
Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions?
What if I can convince them not to join the Legion?
Don't fool yourself. I've dealt with enough of these gangs to know that they can't be trusted. Was there anything else?
What if I find they are committed to joining Kaiser?
Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Any other questions?
No further questions,
Good.
ma'am.
I look forward to hearing of your progress. Dismissed.
Please allow me to teleport from here. I can't. Fuck this shit, man. How do I get out? Dude, I cannot fucking believe this shit. Every time, these factions, I hate them.
You're becoming quite...
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
What's wrong?
The runners are saying that the
Ah, you're back.
NCR is sending in their elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion. Whoa!
Huh?
Whoa!
Whoa! Watch out!
Watch out! Watch out!
Something is definitely bugged in here. Can you like get out? Guys, get out.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
Just as a warning,
Wait, you can't.
my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
I don't know how it works, but okay.
What are we gonna do now that Papa's dead?
Not even a question, guy. There was a guy in there. No. That's very funny. But yeah, sure it wasn't him.
Something else you wanted?
Dude, what is wrong with this game? Why? Bro, like fucking allow me to side them together with each other.
Something else you wanted?
Okay. Console command to trigger his shit. Regis, console command trigger join NCR. Like, oh my fucking god. Okay, first of all, let's see what the colonel reacts to and what... Dude, this is so stupid. So fucking dumb.
Something else you wanted?
So dumb, actually. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so fucking dumb. So dumb. This game is so dumb. It is fucking quest. Can't believe this. Hey, why? Why is the Hoover? Why is the dam not highlighted? Fuck, dude, this sucks so much. But they reacted to it differently. What the fuck is happening, guys?
You like that?
What in the fucking world is happening?
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons? Of course. Have they been dealt with?
The guns won't be a problem to anyone
Good
ever again.
riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Any questions?
The Omertas were up to something, but I stopped them.
Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. But we have other problems. While investigating the Omertas, what little I could on my end, I came across something much more sinister. Evidence suggests that Mr. House is planning to make some kind of move when the battle breaks out, and I'm guessing he won't be coming to our rescue. While we don't know what his exact plans are, my orders are to take no risks. I'm sending you to take Mr. House out of the equation. Any questions?
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad at this shit. I'm legit so mad at this shit. Why are the quests so bugged that you have to do them in a certain order? That's the only way they work. Like, let's look at it. Great cons, join NCR. Like, how the fuck do you do this thing? How do you even like side them together? So there would have been an optional NCR quest. Return to Colonel Moore and tell her that the current leader will not support the NCR. She will order you to assassinate Papa Khan. Accepting this order is the quickest way to end. This doesn't come up to me. Like, it's just impossible. Okay, do I have a save file before talking to this woman? Probably no. It's like 15 minutes down the fucking
They were
lane.
messing with.
I'm done with this fucking game. I just... Whatever. I guess I destroyed the cons. Who cares? What could Mr. House possibly be up
To
to?
name a few things off the top of my head, expand his borders, get the NCR and Legion to wipe each other out, and seize Hoover Dam. Any other questions?
What evidence do you have that Mr. House will make a move?
We've had reported sightings of Mr. House's Securitron spying on both NCR and Legion forces. Also, given a recent analysis of the sightings, we now estimate that Mr. House has at least 4 times as many Securitrons as previously assumed. He wouldn't show his hand like that if he weren't prepared to move. And neither the NCR or Legion can spare the troops to investigate. Which is why I'm sending you. Any other questions?
Won't getting rid of Mr. House have a huge repercussions for New Vegas?
Perhaps, but that's not my problem. Vegas is a nice place for the men to go on vacation, but it'd be an acceptable loss next to the dam.
Oh, ma'am.
Good. Then you have your orders. See that Mr. House does not present a problem. Dismissed.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know. That takes care of that.
Why are... Dude, this game is seriously bugged.
Yeah.
Like, they just killed one of the NCR guys here, right? Why is the game randomly zooming in? Huh? That's... I swear to God I'm not doing it. There's an NCR trooper here? What the fuck?
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
President Kimball's going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that woman soldier.
The fight is going well so far. I don't fucking understand.
What's up? See you around.
This game is so retarded.
Had enough?
Wait, what did they kill now? Was the other victim? There was another one, not just this one. Wait, there's 2 corpses here? Oh yeah, there is. Then I'm like losing it. But these guys just allowed me to heal or repair my equipment, so shoutouts to them. Okay, first of all, that was this quest, as always is. Recover the platinum chip at the fort. Bug an access point. Let's see this shit, how you do this.
Move along.
Well, howdy, partner. I see. Boss is pretty clear on this. I can't let you in unless you buy your lonesome.
It's not a bad plate.
Well, howdy, partner.
If you love terrible things and people, I'll never understand the allure of giving away your money to the rich.
Where to, partner?
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
I bugged the tower for you.
It looks like we've started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
What's up?
Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go? Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, but I have to go to the fort by myself. But I'm verified.
Another kill for my name.
Guys, why?
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
True to Kaiser.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. Must be getting ready to attack. I hear the Great Khans got massacred again. No survivors. This time, though. True to Kaiser.
Excuse me.
The camps are getting crowded.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Leave me alone. Oh no! I'm getting out of here.
Wait, when was I not vilified? Wasn't... I feel like I was vilified ever since I started the game. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. This ruined it for me. Like, that was the problem with Fallout 2 as well. That these quests overriding each other are so fucking dumb. And there's no way to fix them. No way, like an easy console command. You can't kill them. How come? Wonder how much I had. I'm currently lost, kinda. the fuck does that even work? How do I do that? Let's go to Cottonwood Cove. It says it at the fort.
I keep an eye out for rangers in black armor. I haven't killed one. Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Who are you?
I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What will happen at the
You'll
fort?
be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. That it would be a woman is even more surprising.
Who are you calling dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
What have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
I'm ready to
The
travel
trip
with
will
you.
take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. Awe. Caesar awaits you in his tent. You have license to find your own way. I'll wait here to ferry you back to the western shore when your visit has concluded. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
Why can't I just continue on?
Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
I have to bring them along. Konge need a heart defect.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort. This is your last warning. You will relinquish your weapons and banned items, or prepare to face the consequences.
I will return to Cottonwood Cove.
Very well. Lucullus, escort this fool back to Cottonwood Cove.
Watch this, watch this. You can't outplay me. But they are really smart. I covered the platinum chip. Benny should be at the tent.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gamers.
True to Caesar.
I'm gonna talk to him because he's gonna ask me for my weapons.
You'll pay for that!
Come on!
Don't I have the... Yeah, I have the Explorer armor, so I'm not sure.
Retribution.
You'll pay for that.
Ooh, okay, no. Oh, they won. They actually won. Okay. But I don't know what happened. Why would they do this? Why would they just randomly attack me?
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river. You'll
There
pay
you
for
are.
that!
Yeah, I don't know. They just start attacking me randomly. Open that fucking thingy. I kill everyone here, it doesn't matter.
Come on.
Dude, I... I mean, I just came here to talk. I don't know, they just attacked me, so I guess they have to die. Unlucky for them. I didn't want any of this. Lupa's brain? I'm a Praetorian.
You'll pay for
But wait, there's no good way to just get over here? Like talk to me back here with peaceful intentions. Bro, come on. I'm literally a Praetorian, like what's wrong with you guys? Like they just keep attacking me for no reason. I've done nothing wrong. They are asking for it. Okay, this didn't work. It does dumb. Riot shotgun, this will work.
You like that?
Wait, why don't I have ammo for this one? Where did the ammo disappear from this?
You like that?
retribution.
Come on.
Retribution.
Come on. Come on.
Retribution.
Oh, Kaiser is dead.
Retribution.
I mean, I literally came here to talk. Like, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. What is literally wrong with you guys? Why? Why is this game retarded? Just shoot his head. Where is Kaiser? Oh, there he is. Kaiser's armor. They asked for it. Like, I don't know what to say. They just asked for it.
What are you, crazy? These Praetorians mean business. You're a scrapper, baby. They didn't stand a chance. How about me? Baby, that can go any direction you want. We can take Vegas together, or I can head for the nearest sunset. Your call.
Here, I set you free.
That's it, baby. Time to vacate these premises.
Let's go, Benny. I think the game crashed. I don't know where Benny is. Hey, where is Benny? Get stuck on loading.
You like that?
How do I not hit him in beds? Yes, weapons are OP as fuck.
Another kill to my name.
Well, I guess the Legion was wiped out. There's no question now. whether or not I wanna do quests for them, because there will be no quest. Wait, where did Benny go, by the way? Well, okay, well I guess I stuck with this thing that I just killed Kaiser without ever speaking to him on my first playthrough. Come on! Whatever. Oh, reputation sucks. They should not be able to like deduce who you are if you're in a full armor.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. Make a brief stop at the Wrangler's just down the street. You're almost there already.
Word is, those tough guy rangers are here.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
You like it, huh?
Thanks for helping us keep the strip safe. Welcome back to Gamora.
The Legion better watch out now. Our Rangers are gonna turn the tables around.
Wait, I'm in the wrong casino. That's in the tops. Yeah, I'm not sure why I went into Gomorrah when it's in the tops.
Honey, what's your name?
You're back. Finally.
Benny has reprogrammed. I'm not telling you that.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
Where was Benny's thingy? Wasn't this Benny's?
Caesar's fate was sealed from the start.
What the fuck? Like, where does this lead? Wait, Yasmin is here.
Just love that platinum chip. Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do.
Remind me what you said about some bunker at the fort.
That's right. Like I said, it's probably pretty important because it has non-standard hardware, just like the Lucky 38. The data on that platinum chip is a big secret, unless you can find a dedicated reader to decode it. Isn't that frustrating? I have to admire your prudent nature. Why get caught up in action, you know? And results? I'll be waiting right here.
At the fort. Oh. I just love how many corpses it has to load. Like, look at this shit. It's completely fucked. I guess it's not in the tent. Bro. Where is my phone, by the way? I think it crashed. Yep. It's too much. So I have 52 hours in this fucking game. I presume that Fallout 3 is equally as long, but somehow I managed to... Wait, it doesn't even start now. I just managed to like complete it under 28 hours. So I really dismissed a lot of quests in that game as well, and didn't leave me feel didn't left me a sour feeling, you know. And here I am thinking about, oh, maybe I shouldn't like charge into the fortification hill if I'm vilified, like murder everyone. No, it doesn't matter. First playthrough, who cares? I didn't get to talk to the Kaiser or do anything for the Legion for that matter. This pistol fucks.
You'll pay me. You like that?
I don't like this. Okay. Store is activated somewhere else.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? It's a facility I built many years before you were born. You might think of it as a barracks. You'll understand soon enough.
Why did you send me here?
The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
Let's see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Wait, what's the quest? Destroy the Secretary Army by overriding bunkers. Upgrade the Secretary Army to later for your own purposes.
Move along, please. Move along. Please.
This is the Security and Operations console for the Security. I assume what will happen here is that this turns them on my side. Time to get out of here.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Well, howdy, partner. Well, howdy, partner.
The recent disturbance at the top.
Where to, partner? High roller sweet.
It's just all
What's
here.
up? See.
It's just all here.
What's up? It could be better. But really?
Where to, partner? Where to, partner?
I guess penthouse. Dude, there.
Mr. House is just pleased as punch you got those old Securitrons back online, sugar. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Engaging target. Searching. Confirmed. Targeting.
Okay. Microbial infection risk.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
Yes, man, easy out of the way.
Your vanity project doomed to fail.
Put you back in your tube, good as new.
No! Ruined everything. Exposed germs. A year of life, if at most.
Engagement is our favorite VIP.
Well, okay. That is yes, man.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
I'm ready for you to join me at Lucky Friday.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Can we get some fucking lighting in here?
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait. So, that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for you. Just head downstairs to the lowest level to check it out. You'll see. Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job of protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms fire and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. It makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground and aircraft at long range. And a rapid-fire G28 grenade launching system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Don't tread on the bear. I can talk to them.
Have a nice day.
Well now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there? Was reminded why I left this place as soon as I walked in. Let's go. What did you put a plug in his cock tube to make him explode?
What?
Alright then.
What the fuck, Cass?
Careful where you flash that chip of yours. Not sure what kind of caps it's worth, but it's a tempting target. Ask him then.
Can you tell me anything about this platinum chip?
Well, no idea why your friend Mr. House wants it, but I'm guessing it's not for the caps.
Can you make me...
What, no music? I'll hold the tears till I'm gone. Back to the gilded cage.
What's up? What's up? I think you're on the right track. The only way to ensure relative safety and independence for the people of New Vegas is to prevent others from taking control of the region. That means no NCR, no Mr. House, and no Legion. Back in your good graces again? I know you'd see the light.
I need to talk to you about something, if you have a minute.
Of course.
Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave.
But he's dead.
We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things. Terrorized communities, kidnapped people. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro.
Where did the Enclave go?
A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here.
What happened to Navarro?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Where are you going with all this?
The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar.
You want them to help NCR?
That's a hard question to answer. I know I don't want the Legion to take Hoover Dam. So militarily, yes, I want them to help NCR. If possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help the NCR win Hoover Dam without holding New Vegas.
Say no more, I do it.
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
There's Eddie and the dog. Eddie?
To you soon, dear.
One of them in Novak.
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place.
Your travels been going all right?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm reuniting the remnants and they need your piloting skills.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason. But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
How did you like flying vertibirds for the Enclave?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow. Watch your six out there.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
It was an important part of her life. Why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
They can't all be rumors.
Oh, wait.
No offense, but I need to focus on getting more rest when I'm off duty. I'm not sleeping so good. So now's not a good time. If you want to talk, catch me when I'm on duty. I'm up at the Dinosaur after 9 p.m.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
So that's the tower I wasn't able to find ever. You can walk up here. What the fuck? Wait, no, you cannot. But you can. Is there an upper floor here? Oh. So this one. Okay, well.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh.
You were expecting someone else?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
Arcade asked me to gather all the remaining members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
He thinks your experience and technology will help resolve the conflict in this region.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
I'm sure your father would be proud of you.
I wonder if he would. It's pointless, I know, but sometimes I wonder what he wanted me to be. Maybe being a doctor in the middle of Nevada wasn't exactly what he had in mind for his little boy.
What brings you around this time?
You sound like you are eager to die.
There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic.
Who's Sergeant Dornan?
He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring.
Where is your power armor? What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Squad marksman. I'm pretty proud of the fact that I never killed a single soul who wasn't trying to kill me or one of my team first.
You make it sound like avoiding innocent deaths was uncommon in the Enclave.
I'm sorry to say that it was. Civilian casualties was acceptable and sometimes encouraged. My former squad mate Moreno didn't need encouraging. Moreno and I might have killed each other if Captain Krieger hadn't been there to pull us apart.
Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
So you're a cannibal?
I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all.
It sounds like there's an interesting story behind it.
The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough.
You live out here by yourself?
Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl. Really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now.
I don't have any more questions.
Well, ain't like I've got places to be. Be seeing you. Maybe.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Look, Trooper, I was living in this house long before your farms got set up. Don't even think about evicting me.
Do you have something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
What do you do around here?
Do? I don't do anything. I'm retired.
So what did you do before you were retired?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Arcane and I were looking for you. We're gathering red emeralds.
In a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and the Legion.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
Do you have a preference?
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
Are you coming to this thing or what?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Okay.
What's up? Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
Don't be too hard on him, he's part of who he is.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
Evening.
Is there something else I can do for you?
How goes your research for the Night King cure?
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work.
Arcade Gunnan has asked me to gather all the former members of the Enclave in the Mojave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Goodbye.
Yes, yes.
Wait, was
Is
that?
there something else I can...
I can't ask him about it.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
His work was what mattered to him.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
The voices in my head.
Let me guess, NCR. Oh, I mean Legion. Not just cause others. It still annoys me greatly that I couldn't side the cons with the NCR. That one is fogged. Like you first have to go to the Hoover Dam and after the Red Canyon. But I already dealt with them, like telling them to leave, and only after that I assassinated the Papakan, so it doesn't overwrite it for some reason. Shit or whatever.
West Side, huh? I passed through here with another follower a while back, Anderson. The locals were having a lot of trouble getting water through.
So this is where that quest is with Anderson.
The bosses of the Omergas? The ones that run Gurma. Someone killed them.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to West Side?
What do you do in West Side?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized.
How long have you lived in West Side?
Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. West Side was a good place to settle down as any.
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
You'll be the element of surprise.
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Tell me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave, Oil Rig, and Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
I would like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Goodbye.
Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with them.
They are loyal to you too.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Did our friends remember Navarro? I guess that's the password. Again with the schizophrenic background noise. In the middle of nowhere and I hear people talking. Now how am I gonna walk over this thing? There's no incentive on this shit. Okay. Wait, this is a bad idea, because I'm dressed as an NCO member. Followers, safe us. You get up faster when there's enemies. They are not my enemies, hello? Stupid shit, seriously. See, the game allows you to go up here, but then this is so annoying. I have to do this every single time because there's a mountain in the way. My only question is, what were those robots when I entered the vertebrate the second time? Because that's the only thing I don't understand. If there's remnants and they don't care about the past, it's kind of weird. Okay, thank you. Gotta speed this shit up. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. Anyone here?
What are you talking to me for? Talk to Krieger.
Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say on the plan is up to him.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to head the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
Talk to Moreno.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it. Mark my words, won't be long before...
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR hides down. You actually don't want that.
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all gonna shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're gonna need every doctor they can get.
What happens in Freeside won't make any difference if the Legion takes the damn fight with them.
Good point. You've been encouraging the others to stand up and fight. Maybe I should take the same advice. After all, I also lived in Navarro. There's something I need to go do, but I'll catch up with you later. Thanks again for your help with the others. It means a lot to me.
Arcade's better healing perk. Arcade has returned to Freeside. Okay. Can I also take one of the Enclave armors, please?
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you.
Thank you.
Need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her then.
Training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. Since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Okay, just enough. Let's dress up as a enclave. Okay, well, this is worth it.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. Since you convinced me to help out with the defense of Hoover Dam, I figured I'd haul it out of storage. I'm a little rusty with it, but I think I can manage. As long as you got my back, of course. What's up?
What do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold. See you around.
Fucking amazing. First I go to a place where it doesn't matter. Create an autosave and then Hoover Dam. Although there's gonna be an autosave at Hoover Dam too.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
With House dead, we'll have Vegas annexed before.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat?
I killed him.
Then that's one more nuisance we won't have to worry about. Good work. Our efforts haven't gone unnoticed either. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good. Any questions?
Is there no peaceful way to resolve this?
Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't afford to leave such an enemy alive. Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers.
How do you expect me to destroy an entire Brotherhood chapter? I thought the Brotherhood were all wiped out at Helios. How could they have survived?
After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemies. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. When we finally gave chase, however, they had simply vanished. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and hightailed it out of here. I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios, and never went that far at all. Any other questions?
How do you expect me to destroy an entire brother? Should I start looking for them?
As I said, our scouts were some ways west of Helios when they disappeared. A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. That's their vulnerability. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of concerns. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Dismissed.
They didn't know who they were messing with.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
I'm not going to kill the fucking Brotherhood like this crazy talk. First I'm gonna recruit Veronica.
Move along.
What's up? Let's go make trouble. A lifetime supply of Fancy Lad snack cakes, revenge against my enemies, and world peace. In that order.
Can you tell me anything about this platinum chip?
Yeah, it's not for poker. I've never seen anything quite
Okay.
like it, but I can tell
Very
you
good.
it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip. See you around.
I should dress her up in what's that thing? In Brotherhood armor. I don't know why I thought so much about this. Garbage. It's garbage all around in my inventory.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Or in the cursed fuck. Wait, they will not attack me, right? Just because I'm in... I love how fucking impossible it is to find their thing. Hidden Valley Bunker. One here too. Love when they do this shit. I have to save for safety measures, like who knows what they do.
McNamara's done a pretty good job, given the situation he was handed.
You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us?
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing. Step into my office.
Keep an eye on Veronica Hughes. She's a sharp.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you.
NCR is currently looking to destroy you.
I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts. We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam. My guess is they're in no position to refuse.
Evening.
I found the way out immediately. Brotherhood, NCR and Enclave on the same side. And if I could have allied them with the Khans, then Khans and powder gangers, because they would have been allied. But no, the game likes screwing you over to the very end.
Hey.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Has the Brotherhood been found?
I talked the Brotherhood into supporting the NCR.
And you believed them? Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting those bastards? Ugh, Crocker will have a field day with this. He'll want to establish diplomatic relations with them, for Pete's sake. But we've got more important matters to attend to. The President is due to arrive soon, and we're sure the Legion won't waste such an opportunity. I want you to assist the security detail we've prepared for the President. His safety is critical to maintaining the men's fighting spirit. Go up to the Visitors Center and speak to Ranger Grant. He's in charge of security during the President's visit. Dismissed.
Such a joke. Such an actual fucking joke. Had the NCR get troops? Minus infamy. What is this one? So I should just ignore this. Unless I assassinate the fucking president, this shouldn't like have any impact on me. So right now I can like... So return to yes man that rumors have vowed. So Enclave Boomers, NCR Brotherhood of Steel against Legion. But nobody comments on the fact that Caesar is dead. Like how?
Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
Yeah, she's a freak.
This assignment, I was hoping there'd be more games.
I'm afraid you're not gonna find much help here. We've got our hands full as it is.
Watch out!
I wonder if Veronica, as a companion, I can find this thing. Or I still need to trigger something for her to like reveal that to me. I don't know why it's on the map if I can never like ever actually get there. Unless I have triggered some very specific companion related quest. Just dump. What is this supposed to mean? See my problem with this one location? What on earth? It's definitely not down here, it's up there. Just stupid shit. Yeah, I don't know what needs to happen for it to be able to get there, but I'm gonna continue from here. I would say I made more progression than in like 7 other streams. I also have 3 other DLCs ahead of me, so yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to finish this game. Oh wow, this fucking new update in the browser sucks. See you guys next time.